Today I'm not having a good day. Today I believe it's going to be the day where my life kind of takes another direction. And that is in the aspect of relationship um with a man that didn't love me like how I loved him. Um it wasn't reciprocated in any way. Um I have cried. I have snotted today. I have not been able to focus today. Um, I think I cried maybe for like an hour straight. And this is where I'm being vulnerable. Um, when from a few years back, when Judge Lynn Toller on one of her shows said, "Never let a man tell you he don't want you more than once." He didn't have to tell me. The actions that he kept showing was telling me. Um, but I kept attempting to fight for something by myself. And it takes two people to be in a relationship. One person can't just fight for a relationship at all. It's not gonna work. The other person has to be willing to put forth effort. But to be completely honest, it's a relationship I probably don't need. No, it's not probably. I don't need. And I held on to it for 3 years only because I loved him so much. Um, Almost to the point where you lose yourself. Because you're loving somebody so much. And things that I would do or say or my actions, they weren't being reciprocated at all. They weren't. Um, this is not the first time I probably cried over this man. My son has seen me cry over this man several times. And it has been, even when I'm trying to hide my emotions from my son, it's like he immediately knows, right? And he come in there and he hugged me. And here recently, maybe the last 2 months or so, he has been um when he addresses me, or like he see me in the morning or something, first time seeing me or something, or he gone and he come back, he be like, "Hey queen, hey queen," "Hey queen." um Now I think he's doing that to try and get me to see who I am, right? And I know who I am. I know who I am. But I put me on the back burner trying to prove my love to somebody that was taking it but wouldn't reciprocate, right? And I noticed that even how his demeanor, not just demeanor, like I was becoming angry. I was becoming snappy. I was beginning to talk harsh, and these are some of the things that he would do, and he would do them often, and I was becoming like that, and I know that's not me. And it even got to the point one time he made me so mad, it took me to a place that I did not even know existed in myself. And it surprised me. And I'm like, when somebody can dig so deep in me to where I get so angry that I don't even know myself at that moment, what am I doing? What am I doing? And I'm pretty sure I'm fighting for this love because this shit stems from daddy issues. Because the love that I didn't get from this man, the dad, right? And so I've never been loved correctly. And if I am loved correctly in the future, how would I know how to recognize it? Because all I know is the love that hasn't been right, right? And of course, I know they're at therapy, and I am in the process of finding me a therapist, and not just talking to y'all, but this is also part of my outlet. And I know others may be dealing with some of the things that I probably have dealt with, or am dealing with. But it shouldn't take me having to cry and yell and fight for somebody to recognize my value, to treat me right, to love me correctly, that can actually see me, see who I am. Loving somebody should not be this hard. It should not be exhausting. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. And of course, we know relationships take work, right? We know that. But again, it takes work on both ends. But I'm drained, y'all. I'm drained. I've done things for this man that I've never done for anyone. And I think he is the person that I have loved the most, which is why I have done things for him that I've never done for anyone else. Why I loved him the most, I can't even tell you why. I can't even tell you why. Because what did he do for me? It's the question. What was it that he did for me to make me love him the most? Or love him at all? If you want to think about it. Right. I'm still trying to figure that out, of course. I'm pretty sure I'll dig through all that in therapy. But I'm very angry. I'm very angry. Because before I even got in a relationship with this person, I expressed to him my desires when I was dating, right? This is where I'm looking. This is not just a game. I'm just not out here just hoeing around and stuff. You know, you just out here meeting people. Of course, that's what I was doing when I was in my 20s, right? So in my 40s, I have a goal and a purpose in dating. Right? If not, if I don't have a goal and purpose in dating, I can just hang with my homegirls because they fulfilling on that side on its own. They make me happy and make me laugh and everything with my homegirls, right? So I wouldn't have to date if I didn't have a purpose in dating. I have a whole goal and purpose in dating, and it is to eventually have a husband again. And I just like to get in. I don't know, yeah. I'm upset at myself because I did allow it to go on for so long. I kept forgiving and kept taking them back. I kept forgiving and kept taking them back and kept forgiving and kept taking them back and crying and forgive and crying and forgive. I mean, it was a cycle over and over. And a lot of times, my closest people wouldn't know. Because, you have this facade you put on when you when you go out in public. But at home, I was miserable because I knew I wasn't getting what I deserved, even though I was going above and beyond in any area of the relationship. And I would not say that I'm perfect. No, I'm not saying that. Because I would click. But I would click because I'm angry and my actions were reactions to something he may have said or done at that time. Right? So I'm mad at myself for continuing to allow this person to affect me and hurt me in any way. I felt like I was begging for love, which I shouldn't have to. I felt like that's what I was doing. I was begging to be cared for. I'm just really, really hurt. This is a different type of hurt, y'all. Cause like I told one of my friends before, it's like I've been married before, of course, and it's like when he did his stuff, I don't think I felt like this. I didn't feel this hurt, this abandoned, this. I haven't felt like this ever for anyone. So I don't know. I loved him harder, and even madder at him than any of the other ones that did me wrong. And right now, as I sit in my feelings, I think I wish nothing but the absolute worst for him. Because in this moment, I need you to hurt how you have hurt me in almost 3 years. As many times as you've hurt me, I need you to hurt worse. I need you to hurt worse. And maybe when I move past this angry stage or something like that, I won't feel like that. Which is understandable. I wouldn't expect myself to feel, once I move past, I'm like, no, I'm just speaking out of anger. True enough, I may be. But I don't want anything but the worst for him. One thing my sister told me, she was like, you attract people that seem to need to be fixed. And you attempt to fix them. She said, you ain't Jesus. They need to go to the Lord. They stop trying to fix broken men.